Now let's talk texting, should we, this morning? Because apparently there's an increase in people tripping up while they text.
Not you, though.
No, I've never done it. I mean, I'm sure that you've got to watch where you're putting your feet and all the rest of it. But anyway, apparently it's on the rise. Let's talk to Alix O'Neill, who knows all about these things. Do you know what? I just think this is another excuse for people to have a go at technology.
It is. It's technology bashing. It's millennial bashing because everyone always associates the two. And I think, yeah, I mean, smartphone-related accidents are apparently on the rise. It's like a 40% increase or something like that. But look, we've all done it, you know, we all get really engaged in something very exciting going on our phones and we kind of forget about the outside world for a second, and it happens, it's fine. I think we've got to embrace technology.
Come on, we've all seen people wandering across the road without even looking left or right, you know, bicycles, cars everywhere, just because they're engrossed in some WhatsApp chat.
Well, actually, we could do what China's doing. Apparently, they've started to introduce segregated lanes. So it's a lane especially for people who want to look at their phones as they walk. So, yeah, maybe we should get on board with that.
So the problem with stories like this is that, and obviously you can tell which side of the fence I'm sitting on, is that people will use it as an excuse to say, well, you should have better things to do. Why is it so urgent for you to reply to that email or whatever? But we need to adapt. So this is the modern world. This is where it's going.
Technology has revolutionised our lives for the better. I mean, obviously there are problems, there are areas where it hasn't been so great, but I think on the whole, you know, it's made us communicate with each other better, it's connected us more, it's given us greater freedoms, and we should embrace that.
But you wouldn't do it when you were driving, would you?
No.
So why would you do it when you're walking?
But you can do it in a way that, you know, you can keep looking up and looking around and seeing what's going on, and there's a skill to doing it.
You look like a Wally, though.
You would look a bit like John Cleese in the Ministry of Silly Walks, these exaggerated footsteps, you know.
Yeah, but we need, in the sense that there's a lot of stuff about, we did some stuff yesterday, oh, you were on yesterday.
Well, but later.
About technology being bad for you, being bad for children, being bad for mental health, being bad for... Why is there this very sort of anti-technology movement coming in? Why is it happening?
I think it's because it's so pervasive in every aspect of our lives and it's changed so much. It's actually affecting sort of our evolution. And I think that scares a lot of people. You know, you see a baby with an iPhone, it is quite disturbing how quickly it's so instinctive that they pick that up. And I think people are afraid at the pace of change, but look how much good it's done for humanity and society, and you know how accessible everything is now as a result of technology, and you know you can date whoever you want at the drop of a hat, and I think ultimately it's been a good thing.
See, I wonder where you think in terms of development where this leaves us, because we've created so much in the past couple of decades in terms of technology. Now we've got, let's say, children who are more competent than a lot of adults on technology. So where does this means things are going to change even more rapidly, doesn't it, over the coming decades, as these kids become more astute, have better ideas about programming and technology and hardware? Absolutely,
and it's just finding a way to adapt to that. So I think it's great, you know, they're digital natives, there's a lot that they'll be able to teach us, but at the same time it's limiting their screen time to make sure that it doesn't sort of impact negatively in their development, and people are looking into that, but I think it's great, you know, the kids are going to be teaching us a lot in the future.
Apart from how to climb trees. Or score a goal.
Yeah. Well, does that matter?
There'll be an app for that.
Yeah, there will be an app for that.
Exactly.
Do you think it'll balance out then? This idea of real life and tech life. Do you think it will reach a tipping point where things naturally reach an equilibrium?
Yeah, I think it already is. I mean, people talk about digital detoxes all the time, and a lot of my friends, you know, we're all millennials, and they take a weekend off social media, and I haven't got Instagram on my phone at the minute. I'm taking a day off, and you just dip in and out of it, and you realise that you've had too much screen time. You need to chill out a bit. So people are already doing that. They've recognised when they're a bit frazzled and they want some time away from the screen.
The worst thing is, if you do that and then you get back to your phone and no one's texted you for the whole week.
Are you speaking from experience now?
No, I'm just saying, you know, when you've left your phone at home, I must get back, and I'm sure there's things I've missed. Oh.
No one's missed me.
Yeah, I have to say, I did come to work the other week and I'd left this at home. I didn't realise until I got into the car and I noticed there was no signal display on the screen. And I felt awful. It was awful.
Yeah.
I felt bereft.
That's the thing. It's like an anxiety now. And there's something called low battery anxiety. So if you get to below 50%, you start to break out in a cold sweat. You're freaking out. Yeah, it's an actual thing.
Lovely.
We've all gone mad.
Good to talk to you. What's the battery like on your iPod clicker, Naz, for the weather?
Yes, this is my iPod clicker, by the way. This is actually my phone, but that's for something else. If you go on Instagram, you'll see what it was. But the iPod clicker's not looking bad. It's almost full. So
excellent. So you can do as a decent weather forecast, Naz.
I always do.
Here we go.